Y'all boys, ESPN has been showing your boy a little love after these last stretch of games. We are officially the number one team in Houston with the number one player in the nation actually on the team. So we dominating the playoffs. We got two more games before we even face the playoff bracket. So we have time. So the regular season game right before the playoffs, I just immediately start off cooking. I probably had like 5 receptions right off the bat, just dropping the absolute belt to the other team. You feel me? Absolute clinic of catches, which is why I'm number one in the highest rated receiver on the field right now. You know, that's what happened when you 5 star. You like that. So immediately get to cooking, showcasing my route running ability, my hands for future coaches. Feel me? Just so I can give me a little bit of tick at UNC. And the main goal is just to win this chip, prove the critics wrong. And with the backing of my teammates and my coaches, I think we could really do it this year. I'm fully confident. I'm confident in my ability, and we cooking up as of right now. Nobody can mess with us. Once again, I'm gonna go again. One more. We're gonna get this little tutty real quick. Doing Agents of all things. The big Jersey Jones. You feel me? Number one in the nation, greatest to do this stuff in the high school level. You feel me? We're just gonna keep on cooking. Now that we got the engine running, we're gonna keep on. You know, while the grease is hot, let's keep on. Probably have like at least 500 something yards at this point. I'm cooking up, just showing the people what I could do, showing out for the fans. Because you never know when your last high school game might be. It's not going to be today because we whooping on these boys, but you never know. I take it to the crib after a really, really tough broken tackle. You know, going to dance with my boys. You know, celebrate. Just be excited. Relish in this moment. Feel me? I only really got like 4 high school games left if we really make it far in the playoffs. So just cherishing every moment with my teammates. So we eventually end up winning, and we're facing the Houston River Hogs. They got the number one quarterback in Houston, Trevor Lee. We're gonna see if we could cook up, you know, do our thing. We've really been working hard in practice, you know, been communicating and stuff. Just really locked in for this game. The more work we put in to win this game, the more confidence I have in my teammate, in my QB. Just putting in work. Going into the game, we were really confident. We thought we had a chance to win. But as you can see, I did not touch the field at all my last high school game, which is so tragic. And it's probably the worst ever decision of my coach's career ever. I'm number one on the depth chart. I was listed as a starter. But it doesn't really matter because this is my last year. And I will be moving on to see better, brighter things. I have bigger things planned in my future. We'll be chasing the Biletnikoff. We'll be chasing the Heisman because this is my last year in high school. I'm a senior. I will be officially leaving and getting buckets at UNC. I'm officially, a 99 high school rating, but now that we moved on to UNC, we'll see if I can get some comp, cook up and do my thing. As y'all can see, I am dripped down in UNC. So, getting some extra working in the lab before our next game against NC State. We are currently having a losing season of 6-4, which means we probably just barely missed the playoffs. Make it to at least one bowl though, so that's good for exposure, good for just improvement. I guess it's really just down to the connection between me and my teammates. There's not a lot of chemistry in the team. A lot of new transfers, a lot of people transferring out. There's a lot of disgruntled teammates, missing old players. And me being a new guy coming in, I'm, all happy and stuff. So, gotta put in extra work to, really get my shot. I got ACC Player of the Week 2 weeks in a row, 2 weeks ago. So, we cooking up individually. It's just the team. So we got to focus on the NC State game that we got up next. And, Coach has been talking all week, telling us how winnable it is, how locked in we need to be. And quite honestly, this is a realistic game that I could get at least 3 touchdowns in, really show out, prove to the people why I was number one in high school and why I should go number one, next draft we have. So I just gotta do small things to really show why I should be picked number one at 2027 draft. Just popping out, doing the small things, locking in so I can be up there with the names, um, doing it for the people in my hometown, just getting better every game. I feel like our connection could be a little better between the wide receiver and QB. I feel like we have a lot to do before we could actually, contend. He hits me there though. I get a good decent amount of yardage. I get taken out the game. They're trying to really like slowly ease me in, making sure I don't get hurt. So I get taken out the game. The next possession I do get though, we will be trying our best to capitalize every opportunity we get. So we're gonna try to go on, but we'll see if he attempt to hit me. You don't know what he's gonna do. He hit my teammate. Try to block. I'm a little too far to actually get the block and recover, but it's all good. We'll see if we can fix that next possession. Straight to work. Already know what time it is. I'm not gonna lie. Um, let's see if my route running is on point. We're gonna throw it deep. I might be able to catch it. Let's see. And yeah, it was too off. Maybe if it wasn't so, um, so what you call 'em? Might have been able to catch it, but I get taken out the game again. As soon as I get put back in, we're gonna try to show off a little bit. Actually put in some work, get some yards. Let's see, a little slant route. I get hit. Ooh, two people, but I still keep the ball because I'm a dog. I already know what time it is. I think we're gonna try another slant. Feeling a little slanty. I get hit again. First down. That's all we really needed. Break two tackles. Um, you know, just typical Jersey Jones things. That's why I'm one of the best. You know. So, we get put late in second quarter, right before halftime, so we can make a play. Take momentum right before the end of the quarter, and I don't get hit, which is understandable. I wasn't the most open, but I get taken out immediately because I love taking me out the game when we really need good plays. I was out the game for 10 seconds, so I can't really complain. We'll see if I can go deep. I get stuck on bro, and then he swats it. Love it. Maybe a little bit more air under the ball. Next time I can catch that. That's a realistic catch for me. Um, as of right now, I have zero drops, but it's bound to happen at some point in the game. Let's see if I can get loose. Absolutely. I do my little route. I do not come down with that, which I did, but maybe just a little more air, a little, more hands work. Just get my hands in, and yeah, wide open. That's an easy touchdown. But like I said, get some work on my hands. Just in the gym in the lab. Maybe a little more weight room, but as you can see, I got the light, easy touchdown. See if we could blow the pass, bro, because when they play man on me, it gets a little dangerous. So let's see if I can get some. Caught it. Smack. Luckily he was there, because if he was not there, that was definitely to the crib. Let's see how far we can keep going. We're gonna try to get another block, at least like one more block, and show my blocking ability. As y'all know from high school, I like getting big time blocks. Um, so it calls a timeout, and then he has a change of plans. So I guess I'm not trying to get a block no more. Guess I'm running this little route. Good block though. I attempted the block. Couldn't quite get the block, but I attempted the block. So coach likes likes the tenacity. Once again, man, when they play man, it gets a little dangerous. I get stuck on my man, but luckily there was a flag. So even if they would pick that off, we get a pass. I'm trying to build on this lead. We're currently up by literally 1 point. So it's literally just basically one score, and we really have a little bit of a lead, a little bit of a cushion. I catch the ball, first down. We get far enough, close to the end zone, and then I immediately get taken out again. I think they're just trying to preserve my body, put me back in a little bit later. Um, and this is the type of route that we always convert on. So we're gonna probably yeah. So I got smacked. I feel like if I didn't get smacked right there, that's definitely a tutty for me. But it's all good because we're gonna get it back. Hit him with that route. Oof. Where was bro at? Easy touchdown for me. I'm going to look at the crowd, taunt him a little bit, give him a little height. Home game, so you already know we got to show off for the fans. I'm feeling a little good, so I catch that. That's a nice catch. Keep the ball. That's a hard catch to make. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of the reasons how I got put on this team. Got offered my crazy catch ability, translated from high school. So yeah, we're gonna see if we could get loose, get a little tutty. I'm deep, nice little. Never mind, he swatted it. That's probably my first drop of today, if I'm being honest. But it's all good. We gotta get my confidence back after that big hit to my chest, bro. So we're gonna see if we can either hit me, my teammate. I catch the ball, we getting loose. We definitely finna get, yeah. So we got a little bit of yardage, not exactly there. So I didn't take it to the crib like I wanted to, but I take that little bit of yardage. We are at 224 yards as of right now. We're gonna keep getting more. The goal is to at least, get one more touchdown. I feel it in my bones. I got the confidence. I got the swag. We catch it. I get smacked again. It's all good. I broke two of the tackles. Staying up, but that's what we like to see. Just doing Jersey Jones things. Being that guy on the field. Trying to get some of our fans, a little bit of experience. I can't catch that, but it gets picked. That was a very unrealistic pass for me to catch. I wasn't going to catch that either way. So it goes the other way. While they're up in crunch time, we have a minute 53 left. They're up by, I believe, 3 points, and we end up losing the game, unfortunately. But it's all good because individually I had a pretty breakout game for us. So that makes us miss most of the things we had. I end up getting freshman ACC. I end up on All-American team, which is pretty decent. I don't get any type of shot at Heisman, but we end up getting a bowl game, so that's good. Opportunities like this, we just gotta capitalize, and we'll see if we can win this game in the next video. So if y'all like that, we'll see.